Hello and welcome to MBKM Models. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow for more great aircraft documentaries and model build videos. The Douglas DC-2 is a 14-passenger twin-engine airliner that was produced by the American company Douglas Aircraft Company, starting in 1934. It competed with the Boeing 247. In 1935, Douglas produced a larger version called the DC-3, which became one of the most successful aircraft in history. In the early 1930s, fears about the safety of wooden aircraft structures drove the US aviation industry to develop all-metal airliners. United Airlines had the exclusive right to the all-metal twin-engine Boeing 247. Rival TWA issued a specification for an all-metal trimotor. The Douglas response was more radical when it flew on July the 1st, 1933. The prototype DC-1 had a robust tapered wing, retractable landing gear, and two 690 horsepower, 515 kilowatt Wright radial engines, driving variable pitch propellers. It seated 12 passengers. Douglas test pilot Carl Cover flew the first test flight on May the 11th, 1934, of the DC-2, which was longer than the DC-1, had more powerful engines, and carried 14 passengers in a 66-inch wide cabin. TWA was the launch customer for the DC-2, ordering 20. The design impressed American and European airlines, and further orders followed. Although Fokker had purchased a production license from Douglas for $100,000, around $2 million in modern terms, no manufacturing was done in the Netherlands. Those for European customers, KLM, LOT, Swissair, CLS and LAPE, purchased by the way of Fokker in the Netherlands, were built and flown by Douglas in the US, sea shipped to Europe with wings and propellers detached, then erected at airfields by Fokker near the seaport of arrival, for example Cherbourg or Rotterdam. Airspeed Limited took a similar license for DC-2s to be delivered in Britain and assigned the company designation Airspeed AS-23, but although a registration for one aircraft was reserved, none were built. Another license was taken by the Nakajima Aircraft Company in Japan. Unlike Fokker and Airspeed, Nakajima built 5 aircraft as well as assembling at least one Douglas-built aircraft. A total of 130 civil DC-2s were built, with another 62 for the United States military. In 1935, Donald Douglas stated in an article that the DC-2 cost about $80,000, around $2 million in modern terms per aircraft if mass-produced. Although overshadowed by its ubiquitous successor, it was the DC-2 that showed that passenger air travel could be comfortable, safe and reliable. As a token of this, KLM entered its first DC-2 PHAJU store in the October 1934 McRobertson Air Race between London and Melbourne. Out of the 20 entrants, it finished second behind the purpose-built de Havilland DH-88 racer Grosvenor House, race time 70 hours 54 minutes, and nearly 3 hours ahead of the Boeing 247D. During the total journey time of 90 hours 13 minutes, it was in the air for 81 hours 10 minutes. It won the handicap section of the race, as although the DH-88 had finished in the handicap section, the regulations allowed the crew to claim only one victory. It flew KLM's regular 9,000-mile route, 1,000 miles longer than the official race route, carrying mail, making every scheduled passenger stop, turning back once to pick up a stranded passenger, and even became lost in a thunderstorm and briefly stuck in the mud after a diversionary landing at the Albury racecourse on the last leg of the journey. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and until next time.